What's up, guys? Welcome back to Delaplaine, Arkansas. Welcome back to the dairy that we are slowly growing, and I'll show you here. We got 4 cows, so I don't even know if we can call it a dairy at the moment, but we got 4 cows and 1 bull in here. And what I want to do today is I want to start by making them happy. That's usually how we do things. If they're happy, then the farm is happy. Now we're going to grab some straw and a bale of silage that I have just bought from the store. That's what we're doing right now. We're trying to eventually, obviously, make our own food. That way we don't have to keep buying these bales, and so that we can get some TMR working on. But right now we are just feeding them the essentials for them to live as we grow this farm, as I hit barns. Now we're going to drop this here. It's going to go in for their food. I don't know why I went up that high. There we go. Now they're happy with the food. We'll just put some straw in there and then we will get on with our day. Now we've got $123,000 right now. We started from nothing. We're leasing that tractor over there if you're new to the series. And I do want to try to get another few contracts done, only because we're trying to build the field that is surrounding this farm right now. We're very, very close to doing so. We have enough money right now, but we don't have any money we wouldn't have any money to lease equipment to do anything in that field, so it doesn't really make sense to me to do that yet. One more day of contracts, and I think we'll have 2 fields that are ready to produce money for us. And by that I mean, saving us money, I guess, by not having to buy these bales. Either way, let me get everything locked up here, and I will get into the contract menu. We'll see what we can do, but yeah, before I do that, let me just show you this field over here. I'll actually just show it to you on the map here. We're trying to buy field 138 over here. It's 103,000. We already own field 137. 136, if I remember correctly, or I'm sorry, 159 is all grass, and I don't remember 136 is, but it would be nice to buy those 2 as well. Only because there is a little outbuilding right over here. So we could take advantage of that as well, and then just kind of have this little square as our farm. But 138 is a big deal. $103,000, 30 acres will help us quite a bit. So that's what we're trying to do here today. And let's get into the contracts here to see what we can do to work towards that. Now, plowing is going to be a good deal, and so is fertilizing. Fertilizing right here, 52,000 from Katie over in 81. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. We'll grab 52,000. That's about the price of a medium tractor. Maybe we'll be able to get the lease done with this one. Not really sure, but there is a lot of money that we need. Let's try to make some. All right, now driving over to field 81, we've got a fertilizer spreader behind us filled, so we're ready to go. And it's going to take a few minutes, but hoping that we can get this done fairly early this morning. That way we can get to more important things. But $50,000 is an important thing. It's going to help us quite a bit with our journey here. So let's get this field done. All right, now 5 minutes to 10, and we're just about done with this fertilizing contract, 93% of the way there. It's basically just this line right here. That's it, that row. Once we get done with that, we'll go back to the farm. We'll be 50 something thousand dollars. I think it was $51,000 richer. At that point, I'll show you the field. We're going to buy the field. I think that just buying the land is going to help. We can always do contracts if we really need to, as far as getting all the work done. But if we own the land, we'll be able to collect all of that. We'll be able to make all of it. We won't just be doing all of this work for somebody else. So I'll get this done, and I will get back to the farm and pick it up from there. Okay, now back at the farm, $181,835 by 10 o'clock this morning is very nice. Now let me show you the field that we are going to get. It is all of this surrounding the farm. Now it seems to make sense because we own this field right here. Now we can buy this one. And then the last two are just these little ones right here. And the little shed right here comes with it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but it's just a little bonus. But yeah, we're going to buy this. And right now, this has got sorghum that's withered, if I can talk. So what we're going to do is plow this up, and probably, yeah, it does need lime, so we'll plow it up and lime it. I forgot to lime this field, so we're just going to have to roll with it. We can use this maybe for hay and this for grass and silage anyway. This one's bigger. But let's get to doing that. First, I got to buy the field. And, oh, yeah, also with the tractor, we are leasing this tractor right here. We're just going to keep leasing the tractor until we can afford to buy one. I think it's probably going to be about $50,000 to $100,000 for a tractor. I can always look for one on the used market, but for right now, today, we are going to use that tractor, and we are going to hopefully get a plow that's big enough for that tractor so that we can use it to get all of this started. So let me get everything ready, and I'll pick it up when I'm in the middle of it. Okay, so we have got this plow right here for $4,300 leased, and we are going around this field. This tractor is about 300 horse, and I would love to buy this tractor, but we're not going to be able to, I don't think, anytime soon. So we are going to continue, like I said, leasing this, but we're going to make this field a little bigger also. I know that there is a little bit of a meadow out here, but we are going to plow that up as well. The bigger the field, the more money we can make, the more grass we can get. So let's do that. But yeah, we're going to be here for a minute. It will be worth it, though. Okay, now I realized that I did forget to plow the field, so I just went over to this guy's land and just started plowing it. I did buy it now. We have $74,000. That's enough for a medium tractor. I just don't know if it's going to be, those medium tractors are going to be enough to handle these implements that we're using, especially with fields this big. I'm obviously not going to use the smallest stuff. I want to use the biggest stuff so we can get things done faster. That is the whole name of the game. But yeah, we're going to continue doing this. I'll pick it up when we're a little bit farther. Now, something else I mentioned in the last episode, I think, is that there are no stones. I have them turned on, and there are no stones anywhere on this field, which is a good and bad thing. It's going to save us a little bit of time. I was going to try to do some concrete, but that is probably not going to happen if we can't get any stones off our field. Anyway, this plow is working very well. It is doing a lot of work all at one time, down and back. So we will get this done very soon. I'm hoping by noon. That might be a realistic or might be a unrealistic goal, should I say, but we're going to try anyway. We're getting there. Well, after we get this all plowed up, we're going to do some liming. That way we can take advantage of, I think it's a 15% yield boost when we do that. So no stones and some lime will do good for this field. And this field also allows us to not do as many contract works. I know that we have to do a lot of contracts in the beginning just so that we are, making some money. We don't have any other way of making money, but this will with silage, or we can sell some hay, and we can save some money by giving our cows all of the food from our land and not the store. But yeah, 12 o'clock, that's 45 minutes from now. Let's see how far we can get. All right, now 12:01, and as you can see, my clock again way off, way off, especially since we got all that. Now I'm just hoping that 1 o'clock comes. I don't know, maybe 2. The time guessing is very hard in this game for me, as you can see. I always hope that it's going to get faster. Hopefully when we hire a worker, it will. Eventually we'll be able to do that. We'll be hiring workers and things like that. But man, it's going to be another long day here in this field trying to get all this done. All right, now 127, finally done with this field. We're going to have enough time to put lime down. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to get some grass seed down, but we'll see how much time we do have. Like I said, it's only 1:30, so we will get this back to the farm and we will get the lime spreader out and do this field. Okay, so after everything, we have $71,000. I did lease this lime spreader. I did buy some lime. I'm not really sure as to how much lime I'm going to need, so I just grabbed 4. I figured that we will probably need them anyway. So I'll fill this up and we'll get over into the field. All right, now all filled up. We have 4 pallets or whatever of lime. It turned out to be a pretty good guess. That's 88% full with all of this. We're just gonna get in here and get this done. Now, also, when I'm thinking of it, guys, the role play is coming along. I did move maps for the farm, and having a little bit of difficulty on it at the moment. One of the fields that I moved to has this like, it used to be a rice field, so it's got a couple triggers on there that I need to get off of it that allow the field to be, flooded. So gotta get that off there. Everything else is good. The story, I think, is going where I want it to go, and the farm I built completely myself. I'm pretty happy with it, honestly. I mean, it took a while to do, but yeah, I'm just trying to get that done before I can film anything else. I do have one episode done where that didn't happen, so waiting to release that until I can get all of this corrected. That way we're not starting and stopping again, but that is the update on the roleplay. I know some of you guys have been asking about that. Until then, and I'm trying to do that this week, but we will continue doing this series here at the dairy. And we'll do this anyway, but there might be a few more episodes than usual because of that. Anyway, I'm going to get this more done. It's 2 o'clock right now. Got to complete a little bit more of this. I don't think we're going to have time to seed, but we'll see. Crazier things have happened. Okay, now only one trip around the field and all of that lime is already gone. So I'm going to buy a few bags now, a few pallets, because I know that this is going to take a long time, and I know it's going to take quite a bit of lime. So we're already out now. We are going to go do that and continue up. But see, this is, you get to at least see the perimeter of the field there. It's a pretty good size, so at least that's true. But man, I know we're not going to get to seeding today. Let's just say that. Okay, now I think I have enough lime, and I say that and I probably still don't, but that's how many bags we've gotten for this field. Thankfully, I think it only needs it once every 3 times, but man, a lot of money sitting right there in my field. All right, now 4 o'clock, and we are starting to get closer to done. We've got that little square over there. Most of that's already done. And so is our lime. We've got to go get more, so I figured I would update us here. It's 4 o'clock. Obviously, we're not going to get the cedar out today. We're going to try to get this lime done. I feel like we're probably going to be working, since it's October, I feel like we're probably going to be working in the dark, which won't be all that fun. So we're going to try to get as much of this done in the daylight, obviously. But as you can see, there's a lot left to do. All right, now 10 after 6, and we are still out here, but the good news is that we are going to be done after this. Whatever we can get with this last 10%. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of this, but doesn't really seem so, so I'm just going to drive in the middle. That way, at least I make sure I hit all of it. I'll have a little bit of a stripe, but that's okay. That's what we're going to leave it, guys. October 2nd is in the books. 6:13 is the time we're probably going to be done. Well, about 6:30 we'll probably get all the way back to the farm. But this is where I'm going to leave it. So, guys, thank you so much for checking this out. And I'll catch you in the next one.